Hi guys, this is Tina from Shabbydabbydoodah. Welcome back to my channel. So I'm here again to work with my glue book, but what I would like to do now is just make a couple of journaling cards really to just stick into the glue book with, you know, well, not with anything really, but just with the glue book. But I felt like that was just a bit of a repeat of the words glue book. How many times can you say that within the first like 30 seconds of the video? So yeah, I do apologize for that. So what I would like to do is, yeah, just kind of literally make a couple of journal cards to be able to put them with the glue book. There's that word again. So what I'm going to do is I've got just some card here. This is just some 5x7 from, you know, like a card making kit. And, you know, I've talked about this before. I love to buy the 5x7 card making kits. You know, predominantly I buy it for the envelopes because I love that size of envelope. But of course then, you know, you've got the card itself, which of course then, you know, can use as journal cards and things. You know, it's perfect base for a journal card. So, right. Oh my goodness, this is not a great start now. Look, no, not a great start. Don't know why I'm now having glue issues straight away at the beginning of the video. Oh my goodness, this is just so typical, isn't it? You think that you're all ready to go, and then of course the second you hit record, it's just all out the window. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Honestly, I've not had glue issues for ages, and now I've had them consistently for the last like 3 days. And I said on a previous video, I really do think it's like temperature related, and you know, that would just make so much sense because the temperature seems to have kind of cooled down and warmed up quite a bit, you know, a few times recently, which I guess is like, you know, playing havoc with the glue. So yeah, it's just really annoying when you're then doing a video and of course then you're struggling to get the glue to come out and cooperate at all. So sorry about this. Let's just pop that in there again. Right. So yeah, I'm just going to kind of go with, you know, and I want to obviously tie the journal cards in to the journal. I mean, obviously, you know, if you followed kind of, I mean, not saying it's necessarily a series, but you know, if you followed the few videos, what I've done is just done like an eclectic mix of things. So the journal is not any particular design or style. I've just got a whole bunch of different things going on in the journal itself. Right, I'm just holding that to the light to see roughly where I've got that. Okay, sorry about that I knocked the camera. Yeah, so I've gone with an eclectic style, but I'm just using the collage page from the glue book set 6, I think this is, you know, as my base of this particular journal card. And obviously I'll do the others as well. So let's just get that stuck down like that. Okay, put that to one side. Let's pull in another one. So for this one, what I might do is just use a couple of the bits and pieces and just do like some collage on here. So actually let's do this squared off and then we can work with it straight away, and it's square form, hopefully go straight to the edges of the, you know, the card itself. So I'm going to put that there, and I've used obviously some sheet music in various places, so perhaps we'll just put some sheet music down. Like that. And then all I'm going to do is, when I did my one last year, what I did was I actually just kind of had a paper bag which I then decorated up with, again, similar sort of pieces to what I've got in the rest of the journal. So it was like in keeping with the rest of the pieces, and I just incorporated, or included it, perhaps I should say, with the rest of the journal. So I'm planning on kind of doing a similar thing, I think, you know, because I thought that worked really nicely to just have it all kind of held together in a paper bag, and you know, just kind of not, you know, it wasn't attached to the journal, but just kind of popped with the journal. So it was like a little matching set, and then you know, it can be used however you like. So yeah, that's what I'm planning on doing again here. So just get this stuck down, and I don't think I did last year, and I'm not planning on doing this year, is, you know, I'm not planning on using lace or, you know, anything like that. I'm just planning on, you know, just doing, yeah, just basic, whoops, sorry, just peeled that off. Just basic pieces. So I've got this horrible feeling I've probably now not left this big enough, but never mind. Let's just see. Okay, oh gosh, no, typical, I have just a gap here. That's okay. What I can do is actually going to do it like this, and then I can probably just even glue it here and then, you know, cut it down, and then it won't be so apparent. So again, just using things that I've got laying around on the desk, but you know, they're nice neutral colours, so they're going to just go with whatever I use. And these are, you know, large journal cards, because they're obviously the full size of that 5x7 you know, card base. So I really apologise for the glue issues today. This is really frustrating. Yeah, they're obviously the full size of the glue base. So the other one that I've got is a smaller one, which, you know, will make a smaller journal card as well. So yeah, okay. And I might stitch around these, I'm not sure yet. But obviously I need to cut this one in, because of course I've not gone down to the edges. So that's that one. Pop that to one side, and then we'll just do that smaller one. So again, just take some more of that sheet music. Okay. Okie dokie. Might even just cover the whole thing with that. Oh, this is so annoying. I'm so sorry. Oh. Okay, right. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. What's a joke? Not a funny one. Not a funny joke at all, but oh, just frustration. Endlessly frustrating. Oh. Oh, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay. Right, okay. This is just very annoying, I must say. Right, okay, let's just get this glued down here. Okay, and then of course I'm going to just trim all these off in a moment. So, but all I'm wanting to do is just first of all just get the, you know, the base of the journal card just glued down. So like that, and just, and you know, I'm just doing 3 here, but I might, you know, I might include a few. I might have like maybe 5 or something in the paper bag. Again, you know, I haven't really kind of thought that far ahead, but yeah, just we'll see where it takes us. So let's just cut this down like that. Okay, and then what I want to do is kind of do these like glue book style, so they're not matching my pages, but in the same style as the pages, you know, that are actually in the glue book. So I'm going to use, you know, an eclectic bunch of things that are going to hopefully, you know, bring that same feel to these as what's on the actual pages themselves. So let's just wipe that. Okay, right, there we go. So just see whether I need to have this anywhere. I mean, I could just have that there, just to, you know, just to, yeah, just to fill in that corner. And hey, it just happens that it's the right size, you know, it just literally fits. It was a scrap that would otherwise be thrown away. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Okay. Oh, this is terrible because I'm back to that joke, which I've not had this for such a long time. Since using these Sugar Bell bottles, I haven't really had this scenario at all. So I'm not used to this again now. But I'm back to that where, you know, in between every single squirt of the glue, I'm having to unclog it. Which, oh my gosh, haven't had that for such a long time. I'm now, you know, finding that really intolerable. Oh gosh. And I said about this in a previous video, but you get this kind of like bit that's obviously, you know, you need to kind of pull out. And yeah, it just kind of clogs it up constantly. And that's what's obviously going on. And I'm sure that that's temperature, you know, some sort of temperature related thing. Just, yeah, it seems to just make sense that, you know, as soon as the temperature starts being a bit temperamental and changeable, that's when the glue starts mucking about. And I've suspected for a long while that it's temperature related. So, yeah. And it does seem to be. Right, let's put that down there. Okay, right. And again, obviously I will trim this up in a minute. So let's just pop that to one side for a moment. Right, I'm really trying not to get anything on my dress because I'm actually dressed, ready to go out. And yeah, I just had kind of like, you know, 40 minutes and I thought, well, I'm going to quickly do a video. But I'm trying not to get glue on my dress at all. Okay, right, let's just trim this down. And I know I say things like this all the time, but if you just literally trim in just like, you know, 1 millimetre or so over, then, you know, I think it just enables you to get into where the glue is a little bit better. You know, because just if your glue's not gone right to the edge, which, you know, chances are hasn't, you know, often doesn't go right to the edge, then just by cutting over sort of slightly, it can enable you to get in, you know, slightly closer to the edge. Right, there we go. So, there we go. We have trimmed down the first one. I can't believe it's taken us that long to get just to the first one. Right, let's have a look and see whether we can put anything that we've been using, you know, like from the children's book or anything, whether we could go with anything from there. I've got these little characters, which are rather sweet, aren't they? Let me just cut this one out. Oops. The only thing is, I'm not sure that they're going to actually show up overly well. I'm going to try and kiss cut this, and I know I talk about this all the time as well, but I really do struggle to do that kiss cutting because, you know, I feel like I've got no consistency whatsoever when I'm trying to leave a space. You know, sometimes the space is like 1 millimetre around the piece, and sometimes it's, you know, so big it's practically 1 centimetre. And yet other people, I see them kiss cut all the time and they're really good at it. I mean, I guess it's probably a sort of practice makes perfect type thing. And perhaps if I did it, you know, more frequently, perhaps I would get better. But yeah, I'm pretty rubbish at it, I must admit. Pretty rubbish. But the reason I'm doing that is I think it's going to make the piece stand out slightly more. Because obviously she's going to go on this really fussy background. I didn't want her just merging in. So, yeah, let's have her. Oh, I wonder whether I should have some other bits. Right, let's put that in there again. See what we could put her with. Obviously, we used all those train pieces. Oh, I had that brick wall that we didn't end up using the other day. Got this. I'm just keeping out anything that I think, ooh, you know, that might just work. Got the train. Don't know whether we might want to have another train on here. Oh, the train's a bit weird because I've got that car, haven't I? Yeah, just don't think the train's really going to work with the car. Could have her like this. Oh, she's cute there, isn't she? She is cute there. I mean, I have to say, she maybe would work better on the smaller one. I don't know. Or maybe on the less busy one. Because I feel like she is quite small. You know, she's not perhaps, yeah, she's not perhaps the best the best piece for that. Oh my goodness, how cute is she on there? Oh, she's going to be one of those that just everywhere she's placed, she looks potentially, you know, potentially quite good. So let's just keep her on there. And again, just see whether we need anything else. I'm thinking, let's try this mushroom. To be fair, I wasn't thinking the mushroom. I was actually thinking a flower, but yeah, I suddenly spotted the mushrooms and thought, oh, let's try a mushroom. It might or might not go. This one might be too big, to be fair. Might be better off with a slightly smaller one. Or I've got some bits that I've printed off like 2 to a page and things, so they're generally smaller. I might be better off going for those. Because, yeah, I think maybe this is a bit too big. It's bigger than the girl. Bigger than the girl. So, yeah, that's probably not ideal. That one's still going to be bigger than the girl, isn't it? Of course it is. Oh, or we could have the clock. Just wondering whether I want to have the clock now. Again, this has been printed. I think this was 2 to a page. So it's kind of bigger than the original. Okay. Let's just cut that. I can remember really, really loving doing the journal cards last time. And yeah, I think I'm going to love doing them this time as well. Because, you know, you can just get some really fun looks, can't you? Oh, how cute is that? I love how that looks. That's gorgeous. Right, let's go for that. So just going to put this, you know, like brick wall down. Oh, this is so annoying. I'm so sorry. I really should probably just turn the camera off and try and sort my glue out. I'm not doing that because I've only got sort of limited time, and I was hoping to just film the video and then get it like uploading while I'm gone. And if I stop, you know, and unclog the glue, then of course the video then needs editing to join the 2 bits together. You know, it's all taking up extra time, which won't then, here we go. I won't get to do it all before I go out. So I'm kind of wanting to persevere, but yeah, it's very annoying. Oh, look, I thought that piece was, you know, that's blocking it, I thought was coming out. Here we go. It's got more light that's wanting to come out. Come on. It's obviously got quite a long piece that's, you know, just needs pulling out. You can't always get to it. Right, let's just spread this. Okay. Put that there. Let me just mop up with my wipe. Okay. Oh, I love how this looks. That's just so gorgeous. And then I'm just going to put that grandfather clock down. I may or may not put that down, depending on if I can get the glue to work, obviously. Come on. I'm so sorry. Okay. You know, and every time then you start squeezing the glue and it oozes out and you think, oh good, I've cleared it. And then lo and behold, 2 seconds later it's, you know, it's blocked and not, there we go. Just suddenly got that blocked piece out and then it's just can't come out quick enough then. Ah, dear. Right. Okay. Let's put the clock down. And we will just mop up where the clock is here. Okay, and then the girl from the book. The girl from the book. So, I mean, it is just literally a case of getting that sort of clogged bit out of the glue, and then, you know, it's happy to work. There we go. Right. Love how that looks. That is just gorgeous. I mean, to be honest, I don't really think that needs anything else on that card. For me, that just looks, you know, really, really, really cute. Just exactly how it is. I may or may not stitch around, you know, around the edge. Yeah, I haven't quite decided, but, you know, I don't think it needs anything else, she says, as she's pulling in other bits and pieces, but just to try them, we could have this bow. Honestly, no sooner do I say things than I'm just doing something completely the opposite. I do it all the time. I'm so sorry. Don't know what is wrong with me. What is wrong with me? And, you know, I hadn't even noticed that I did that so much until, you know, a lot of you would say in the comments, you know, oh, I laugh because you say no. And as you're saying no, you're gluing it down. And gosh, you're so right. That is something I'm doing all the time. Oh, I have no idea why. No idea at all. Right, let's glue this just with the hot glue, just, you know, to save messing about. So pop that, oops, oh gosh, pop that there, like that. Okay. Okay, so, I mean, that's just added a little bit of colour, really. Didn't really need the bow, but, you know, it looks cute having the bow, doesn't it? Okay, let's pop that to one side. Right, let's pull in the next one. So let's pull in this one that we were sort of working with again. So, yeah, I think what we need is a bigger, obviously, image. Yeah, I think I rejected the train on the basis it would look weird with the car. So, yeah, probably not going to go with the train. So, yeah, let's just see what else I've got. Oh, I've got this duck. The brave little duck, it's called. No, no, no. Very yellow. Very, very yellow on there. We've got this one. No. Oh, she might look quite cute. I've got to be honest, I'm on a bit of a quandary here because how gorgeous are both of these pictures, and they're literally back to back. Really love them both. So, do you know, I don't know whether I can bring myself to use either one. So, yeah, let's not use those. Right, let's just quickly flick through. Oh, shout if you see something. Yep, shout if you see something that's just perfect. These are not the right colours, the ones with the cat. What about her? I mean, she's not really the best looking image, is she? But I mean, I'm thinking that door would perhaps work quite well on here. I wonder if I could use the door and somehow, you know, put something else on there instead of her, because yeah, she's not very cute or anything, is she? She's got a bit of a weird face. Oh, this door I think is too big now, would you believe? Honestly, we're going to have one of those things where, you know, it's a bit like Goldilocks. Oh, you know, the first one was too hot. And the second one was too cold. Look. Yep, she's too big. Right, okay, so not her. Not her. Sorry about that. Just flicking the scissors around. Okay, so, yeah, not those. Right, let me just bring in the wildlife book, because I've used a couple of the wildlife book images. So I'm just going to pull that in, just in case that's got any that might be kind of ideal. If not, not sure what we will use. Let's just have a quick flick through here. I mean, these are very big images, it's got to be said. How about this one? Let's just cut around this bird, because I'm not over keen on that. You know, I find that a strange combination, those two pictures together, to be honest. So, yeah. Okay, let's just have a look here. Okie dokie. I Again, I'm just trying to kiss cut this, which probably is even more random and weird because now I've got kind of coloured edging instead of just, you know, when you get the white edging. So this is probably really strange to do. Okay. I wonder if I should cut him off of the rock. I'm not sure now. I'm not sure I can make this work. Maybe this, you know, collage page will have to just be like with a label or something on it, because perhaps I'm not going to be able to tie an image in with it. You know, because I've put that car on there. So perhaps anything is going to look a bit strange married up with the car. We could have that there, I guess. Is that just really odd? Probably is a bit on the odd side, isn't it? But we just put that to one side. Let's just see if I can put in anything else. Unless I try and cover up the car. I mean, the annoying thing is, I actually glued it on here, intentionally putting the car onto the card because I thought that would be really nice. You know, I thought, oh, let's keep the car in there. And now, of course, I'm like, oh, that car, you know, I can't manage to tie it in with anything. It's weird, isn't it? Sometimes the things you think, you know, oh, I'm going to use that, are actually then the things that you struggle to use and think, oh, I can't now, you know, can't now make anything look quite right with that car. Let's just try and sort of cover the car up, see if that works better. So, like if we were to have, I mean, to be honest, if we're having it like that, we could just really go right the way down. Let's just take this poppy. This is quite stiff. It's been printed on photo quality paper of, I think it's like, it's pretty thick. It might even be 260 GSM. It's pretty thick paper, so yeah, it's a nice quality paper. I'm not sure. Right, let's have a look and see what if I cut out these toadstools. Okay. So, I mean, to be honest, this kind of thickness of paper, I probably would normally save for like ephemera, really. You know, like journal cards and things like that. I probably wouldn't really normally use it for fussy cut pieces, you know, let alone like the glue book pieces, because obviously it is quite thick. You know, it's like almost overkill, really. You don't need it to be this thick for just these types of things. I mean, I wouldn't choose to use copy paper, but I would probably use like, you know, between 160 and 200 probably GSM for these. You know, so they've got a bit of sort of thickness and rigidity, but they're not kind of really stiff. I mean, this is really quite, you know, quite card-like, to be honest. So yeah, it's a bit too, you know, too thick. It's not needed. Okay, so I'm quite liking how that looks. Still feeling I need to somehow cover that car up because, yeah, the car's still kind of distracting for me, I think. So what if we had something like that? Actually, we could maybe have the bird actually kind of like on top of there. Let's just perch him on the top with his claws over there, and then we could have this here and that toadstool there. That's better, isn't it? Okay, that's better. So yeah, let's just pop this piece down. Oh, do you know, I was fully expecting to have all those glue problems again because I forgot that I'd finally managed to get that, you know, big, thick, stringy piece out. So yeah, now I've got way too much glue. Oh, honestly, some people, they're just never happy, are they? That's me. Just constantly complain about something. Okay. So pop that down like that. Okay. Okay. Right, that's that one. Then let's get our bird down. Okay. Like that. Okay, right, pop him down. Might have to get a fresh wipe because my wipe's getting very messy. So yeah, let's just get a fresh wipe in here. Because of course now the glue's pouring out, you know, it's now now getting a bit too messy. Okay, so I'm thinking, yeah, something like that. Just going to check that I wouldn't prefer to have. Oh, I do apologise if you can hear noise downstairs. That's my son singing. What do we think? Do we think it's nicer with them all at the bottom or kind of like one up there? Oh, I'm sure everyone's loving your singing. Did you hear me? Obviously can't hear me over there singing and their music. So yeah, okay, right. I'm just going to put it down the bottom because, you know, otherwise I'm going to be here all day kind of picking where to put it. So let's make a decision and just go for it. So let's have that there. Okay. Yeah, like I say, I mean, these are quite thick. You know, they are printed on quite thick card. So, or, you know, paper/card. Thicker than I would ordinarily use for this type of thing, but okay. Okie dokie, pop that down there. And yeah, it's just okay. Yeah, pop that down like that. Okay, looking good. So yeah, love how that looks. Just wonder whether I want to have anything else on there, or do we think really, you know, stop it, that's just plenty. The only other thing actually I'm thinking might be quite nice is this banner. So again, this might be going to be too big, but just going to see. Just because I thought, oh, actually, you know, colour wise, I think this would, I'm not saying this colour is in that journal card at all, but I feel like it would complement it quite nicely. Lord only knows why, because like I say, I don't think this colour's actually in there at all, but something about it is making me feel like it would go quite well. Couldn't even tell you what, but yeah, something about it is kind of going, oh, I'm going to go quite nicely on there. And, you know, who knows? Maybe I'm going to be completely wrong and it won't go really very well at all. Okay. Let's just pop that there. Yay, I think that's quite cute. Actually, I might have it on this side, I think. So, again, let's just glue that down. Okay. Oh dear, I can hear my daughter now telling somebody off. I think somebody's eaten her chocolate. Probably wasn't even her chocolate in the first place, but you know, of course she deems any sweets or anything nice to eat, it's hers. So, yep, I can hear her saying something about maybe who's eating my chocolate, I don't know. But yeah, she's obviously copped one about something. Right. Okay, so that I think looks really pretty. I might just round the corners of it like that. And again, you know, I might just take this to the sewing machine and stitch around it before I pop it into the paper bag. But, you know, I've got the gist of it on here. So I'm just going to see if that needed any spreading out. And I've just got a little corner that I see is lifting slightly. So I'm just going to pop that down. Okay. Oh, how cute is that? Right, let me see the time. Oh, I don't think I've got time to do the other one, would you believe? Oh, all that faffing, it's taken me longer than I expected. So I'll just round the corners on this one again, just, you know, just to finish it off. I don't necessarily think it needed the corners rounding, but, you know, we'll just do that. So I have got the other one obviously ready, you know, ready to make. Oops, if I just pull that in. So I'm just going to trim this down just to tidy it up. And then, yeah, we'll just kind of do something similar but different on this one. And then, like I say, I will probably make maybe like 5 or something like that to put into a bag to go with the glue book journal. So, yeah, I'll just kind of carry on, make a couple more. Obviously, finish this one off as well. Oops. Oh my goodness, look, I've now pulled in something else and cut that by mistake. Oh, luckily it wasn't anything too important. Right. Okay. So yeah, I'll obviously you know, tidy this up, do something else with this one as well. So that would be then, you know, 3 journal cards then, and then I'll just make a couple more. And yeah, just kind of decorate a paper bag or something to pop with the glue book itself. Obviously, I've got the cover still to do, and I've just got a few more things to do inside the book. But yeah, and then I will be back with the flip through. So yeah, I don't think I'll probably come back and do any more on camera, but who knows, to be honest. Stranger things have happened. So if I don't, I'll be back with the flip through. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys soon. Thanks then. Bye.